2024 Cowboys training camp winners and losers. Y'all know I try to stay positive, but we got to talk losers. We got to talk some guys who haven't met the mark. And honestly, even with this breaking news signing of Linval Joseph, we'll get to that, one of the guys you may already know about. Let's get into the video. We got a loaded one for you guys today. This is one of my favorite shows because we get to recap everything. And I'm in beautiful Hawaii. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. So, even on vacay, guys, it's a catch-22 because I'm working hard and y'all get to see these beautiful views. I don't know where you at right now. I don't know if you're cold. I don't know if it's blazing hot, but where I'm at, it's 76 degrees, nice breeze. Hopefully the breeze isn't cutting through too much through the audio, but one of my favorite shows, man, 2024 camp winners and losers. Listen, this has been a camp that I've learned a lot. And one of the things that I wrote down, the Cowboys treat their offseason and their draft and their development program as free agency. And they needed these rookies to hit. We're going to talk about the vets. We're going to talk about the rookies. And I'll be honest with y'all, the rookie rankings could have went a couple different ways, but they did hit. But before we get to that, this video is brought to you guys by BetUs. All of your betting needs, futures, anything you need betting-wise, BetUs can take care of you. 125% bonus on your first 3 plays, up to $2,000. Guys, BetUs, they have it all. Again, hockey, baseball, anything you could think of. The Olympics just passed. We know that this is the last preseason week, and then it's go time. So NFL is about to start. Let's get it going. BetUs can take care of you. Now, we got to talk about a few things, but the first thing, and there's no fancy graphics with this one. I actually still got my pool. I don't know. Why did I have this on, y'all? It was bothering me. The color was. I'm actually going to pick that up, so no littering. But I want to talk to you guys about these rookie rankings and the rookies who are winners from camp. One of the hardest things for rookies to do is to come in after the combine, after testing, after training all off season, come in and then actually go through a full camp. I think that's some of why Mike McCarthy has done a good job with ramp up periods. He doesn't want to be too physical. He want to make sure that these guys are staying healthy. Even Guyton today, he left with knee soreness, and they're going to let him do that. They're not going to push him because of just how much their bodies have went through. You got to think, Guyton not only went through the draft process, he was at the Senior Bowl. He's done a lot. He's been on tour. He's been on like a band. And then he comes in, and what does he do, y'all? He plays good football. So let's talk about these rookie rankings. Number 1 for me is Cooper Beebe. Cooper Beebe, just the fact that Solari even, and I know maybe it was like, let's let the rookie earn his stripes, but just the fact that it was even a question at one point, and I'm watching the film, me and Vosh talked about it yesterday, I think that was like kind of silly to me. Cooper Beebe is, I won't say he's heads and shoulders better than Brock Hoffman, but I will say that he just has better traits and qualities than Brock Hoffman. So that's why Cooper Beebe's number 1 for me. And this could go either way. Tyler Guyton. It's been said ad nauseum how I felt about Tyler Guyton. His traits through the roof, 6'8" athlete. The mirror ability is real. He's going to struggle at times, but you go through your lumps with Guyton. Marshawn Nealon, the physicalness. I did a film session on him. You guys make sure you check it out. The physicalness, the hand placement, the hand usage. I mean, he bites, man. This is what this guy does. Kalen Carson. You could have flipped him or Maris Louisfowl right here. Kalen Carson, they've both had great camps, him and Maris Louisfowl. Louisfowl at 5. Louisfowl is going to be, I'll say this, Louisfowl is going to be your starting Mike next year, depending on what happens with Kendricks. I believe he's on a 1-year deal, but I just see Louisfowl stepping up, taking over. He just seems like that type of guy, alpha male type player, and he's a Mike linebacker. Like, he has that bag. It'll take him a while to get used to the NFL speed and what everybody's doing, play action, things like that, how they'll use his aggressiveness against him. Once he slows down, I'm telling you guys, this guy, it'll be his defense, especially in the middle of that defense. And then Ryan Flournoy, however you want to say his name, we're going to have a conversation about him possibly being receiver 4. I don't want to have recency bias, but I'll say this. when you look at his makeup, his literal frame, you look at what he brings, and you look at the traits. I don't know if I know anything that. Well, I say probably a better route runner. Jalen Brooks is maybe a better route runner, but the flat out speed, the body control, the size. I think the Flournoy has more to offer than him and Turpin when you're talking about real receiver things. So that'll be something to watch. But that's my rookie list, guys. I want to now get to the vet rankings, and then we'll get to our losers, and then we'll hit on Linval Joseph because of one of our losers, unfortunately. And I think you guys know who that may be. Our vet rankings, and this one may surprise you all, but I'm going to go Tyler Smith number one. Tyler Smith has had a flawless camp, guys. I mean, he doesn't miss blocks. When him and Mozzie are doing one-on-ones, there's like literally no movement. Like it's just like the rep happens, then it stops. Micah Parsons, he's lost weight. He looks more lean. Everybody had questions about his leadership. Is Micah worth anything? How's he going to look in, Mike Zimmer's defense? It's all been answered. He's going to move around. He's going to play some off ball. He's going to drop in coverage. He's going to do everything that Mike Zimmer needs him to do. And he seems like he's more happy to be in this defense. I'm very excited, and he's shown improved. Dak Prescott, number 3. Dak Prescott, could have easily been number 1. I just wanted to mix things up a little bit. Dak Prescott, he's had an outstanding camp. He's been accurate. He's been in command. And these are the things that frustrate you about Dak, about 4. Because you know what he can do. You know he's going to come in and be borderline top 5 this year again, just by everything you've seen at camp. Second year in the offense, you know who Dak's going to be. It's in moments when you need Dak to be that guy. Hopefully he can be that guy. Jalen Tolbert had a lot of questions about this receiving core outside of CeeDee Lamb. I think that you did get the answers. Now with Tolbert, I want to put an asterisk by it because I want to see it with live bullets. Like, I'm not going to get too high on Tolbert because I want to see it when he has a number 2 corner pressing him, a number 2 corner talking to him. Can he be physical? Can he win a rep after, a drop? Or can he, break a tackle? Or can he make a big play? We'll see. He's about to get Michael Gallup's reps, so we'll see. But I want to see that. Number 4, Brandon Cooks. I think Cooks would have been 3 if he didn't pretty much have the last week off as far as being injured, and he's an older guy. But Cooks, he hasn't lost any speed. He looks like he's ready to go. Number 5, Ferg. Fergie, it's almost laughable as to why they drafted Luke Schoonmaker. I know they didn't know at this time last year who Ferguson would be, but we know now, and he's been great. Number 6, man, J. Lou. J. Lou, just steady Eddie. Goes about his business, does what he needs to do. Very, very guardable. Very coachable. He knows who he is, and you need J. Lou on this defense. He's going to hold down a nickel spot. Number 7, what am I at? 6, 7, 8, whatever. 8, Y.A. Thomas, man. Y.A. it's going to be hard to keep him off the field. It's going to be hard to keep Marquise Bell off the field. When you think about how these safeties are going to be deployed and how Zimmer wants to use split safeties and how he wants to rock and roll coverage, how he wants to disguise coverage. He's not just going to play cover 3. He's going to play some cover 4. He's going to drop 8. He's going to do all those things, and you need a safety back there with that range. Y.A. Thomas has shown improve. And number 8, man, outside of the injury, the hip deal, and I think they're just saving him from himself, is DeMarvin Overshown. They really want to get this plane off the runway with Overshown. So I think they're kind of just waiting and just saying, you know what, slow down. I don't want you doing too much because Overshown is one of those guys. He only knows one speed. So Overshown is number 8. He's on that list. And then I'll be honest, a few honorable mentions. I really like how Terrence Steele has played. And Mike McCarthy mentioned him today and said, listen, this was Terrence Steele's best camp. So we'll wait and see. Live bullets. But he's an honorable mention. Jamal Clark is an honorable mention. Eric Kendricks, like the linebacker core as a whole, are winners. You've retooled that linebacker core, and it looks real outside, along with the coaching. I really like what you got out this linebacker core. And then we got to get to some of the losers, man. I won't spend too long on it. But obviously they brought in Linval Joseph. They brought in Phillips for a reason. Mozzie Smith, he's one good play, 2 bad plays. 2 good plays, 3 bad plays. The consistency. Now, the light could come on during games. That's happened. But at camp, He doesn't look like he's in shape. He's just losing too many reps. I looked at a rep yesterday where he's going against, the starting line, and I mean he's literally blown back 5 yards off the ball. Can't have it. Linval Joseph is in. I think that Mozzie will get the opportunity to start, but if things start going crazy, they're putting those two pluggers in there. Junior Fajoko, I don't know. He just doesn't look good. Like, he doesn't move well. His ankles, he has no ankle flexion. Junior Fajoko just looks like a bad pick. Is what it is. Brevin Spanford, Peyton Hendershot, Luke Schoonmaker, like that whole tight end room, I think we were excited. Luke has had some moments, then he's had some drops, then he's been hurt. So Luke will be out there, but I think it'll just be for blocking purposes. Brevin Spanford just didn't look great and doing tight end things. So I don't know about that. And then, Peyton Hendershot, I don't know if he'll ever really get to where he was his rookie year where you felt a certain way about him. And then, I got to be honest with you. Eric Scott Jr., he's made some plays. He's gotten beat. He needs to do some things in this last preseason game, but I don't know if he's going to make the team. And then Matt Walesko, I don't know how he makes the team either, especially with Austin Richards. He's on the way. So these are the guys who you expected them to do more. They didn't do more. And so now this is where we are with these players. So I hope you guys enjoy this list. You guys let me know who are your winners and your losers from this offseason, from this training camp. But training camp's over. Just like that. Came and went. And your roster is looking like it's filling out. I think the CeeDee Lamb will be here. Not going to overreact to it. I put out a video saying that he was going to be signed, and it's been 3 weeks, so maybe I had pie on my face. But hopefully CeeDee Lamb does come. So we'll see. But it's your boy Foots. You guys let me know. Listen, keep banging that subscribe button. Please bang that subscribe button, guys. Like, share, subscribe. It helps me. It helps the channel out. We got to 35. Let's get to 40. All right. Peace.